and welcome back to my channel. Now I was hoping to make this video when the sun came out, so I bought these 4 aubergines 4 days ago, 5 days ago actually, and you can see they have softened up because I was waiting that the sun will come out so I can make a roasted aubergine salad. I got 4 because it's so delicious, that one for each of us, because they kind of shrink once they're roasted, so it's best to make a bit extra. So 4 aubergines, but finally these are going to go off if I don't use them. The sun's still not out. I know it's June, but you know, hey ho. Get the oven on at 200C or 180 fan, so nice and hot. And while that is heating, we're going to prep the aubergine and get it ready. But before I do any of that, don't forget to hit the bell button, subscribe to the channel. It's a really healthy, filling, delicious salad, and I hope you're going to enjoy it. So I have to say I was really hopeful that I will shoot this video in the sunshine, which is why I was holding off, and which is why the aubergine has gone a bit soft. Still all right. I'm just saying that they were beautiful when I bought them. So I'm giving up because the sun is not forecast for another 3-4 days. So the whole week is supposed to be rainy. That is my weather forecast done, and we can move on to the recipe. Right. So I am going to make it really healthy, but as you know, I like salads that are wholesome and filling and kind of, you know, tasty, of course. So just chop this up. I'm going to use 1 tray for 2 aubergines. So I'm going to use 2 trays. And the reason I'm using 2 trays is you want them flat and not overlapping so that all the aubergine pieces can cook. And I'll do the same with the other 2. So that's the aubergine done, and I'm just using a avocado oil spray. I don't use sprays, but I've just got it, and I am going to try and use it for roasting things, because especially like aubergine kind of needs a lot of oil, but a spray can make it easier to use less oil. I'm using the tajin spice mix, and it has got, what all has it got? It's got smoked paprika, sea salt, chilies, chili powder, and red bell pepper. So lots of peppery stuff, chili stuff. You can use absolutely any spice blend you want, guys. So I'm just using this because I've got so many of these little tubs of spice mixes that I've started using them. So yeah, I had to use pepper anyway, so might as well use up something from the cupboard. And also salt. So I'm going to sprinkle half a teaspoon of salt on this side and half a teaspoon of salt on this side. That's a total of 1 teaspoon. And of course we've got 1 teaspoon of the pepper going in. So a good mix, and I'm going to put it in for 40 minutes. In 20 minutes time, I'm going to stir it all up so that all sides of the aubergines get roasted. Just make sure it's flat. So you definitely need seasoning. Oh, it smells really nice. Into the oven. Okay guys, so it has been 20 minutes exactly. I am going to just take it out, stir it, put it back in for next 20 minutes. Oh, it just smells incredible. And I think that's why you kind of need to choose a spice mix that you like. You might have lying in the corner of a cupboard. See how it's really gone down. So that's 1 aubergine per person, which is really perfect. I am thinking I should maybe have bought 6 because I could have had some for the next day, but yeah. And so I am going to put the aubergine back in for the second roast, which is for the 20 minutes. But when I'm going to do that, you saw I turned it around. I'm going to transfer all of it to 1 tray. And in the second tray, because I just want this stuff roasted for 20 minutes, not 40. In the second tray, I'm going to add a couple of red onions. So because it's reduced in size, I'm going to transfer all of this in 1 tray, and I can just eat it like this. And then on the second tray, I'm going to add my onions. And I've got a tin of chickpeas rinsed and drained. And then I'm going to do 1/4 teaspoon of salt on this, not too much. Going to do the same avocado spray. And going to do the same tagine spice mix, half a teaspoon. Good mix. And now this is also going to go in for 20 minutes. So I just want a little bit of color. I don't want it like completely barbecued. You know what I mean? Just that. Lovely. Oh, look at that. So the chickpeas are done. I took the aubergine out 2 minutes ago. Aubergines done too. I'm just putting it in one because they are going together. And I'm going to get some salad leaves from the fridge and make a really exciting mustard dressing. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. Literally a pinch of salt, because this is all salted. Literally a pinch of freshly ground pepper. And then lemon juice or lime, if that's what you have at home. Almost 2 tablespoons again. I am going for a nice spicy chili. You can skip this or you can double it. It's up to you. And then I'm gonna add a teaspoon of English mustard. Oh, yum, yum, yum. Mix, mix, mix. And this should emulsify really nicely. Here I have got some rocket leaves. I have still not bought the salad spin. I asked you for advice. Half of you said, actually most of you said get it, and then some said don't bother. But I haven't had a chance to get it. I will have a look, because this is the, if I have to get it, there's no point getting it in winters because we eat less salad in winter, us, like in our house. So I'm just using a tea towel to dry out the rocket leaves, which will form a lovely base right here. And what I am going to do is I'm going to add just a little drizzle of this, because I don't want too much on this. Mix, because you don't want unseasoned leaves. So now it's properly coated. I am going to add this lovely mix. Oh wow, this just is looking, in smells, unreal, because roasted aubergine, roasted cauliflower, roasted chickpeas and roasted red onions, everything roasted. Actually, I might just drizzle it here before I add it on top of the, this is going to be epic. So much nutrition, so healthy. You can just have it with a slice of bread or just as it is. Kind of ticks all the boxes. Just the last thing I want to add is, don't forget about the crunch. So I've got this mixed sunflower and pumpkin seeds. So I'm just going to take a handful. So let's say 2 to 3 tablespoons of seeds. Obviously, they will taste 100 times better if you just dry roast them, which is what I'm going to do. And this is going to add more nutrition and crunch and flavor to our salad. Just give it a couple of minutes until they start to change color. Alright guys, this is it. The last little bits on top, and I promise you this is going to make a whole lot of difference to the salad, though it's all kind of covered it. I wanted to show a bit more of chickpea and aubergine. Yeah, that's much better. Now look at it. Your roast aubergine chickpea onion salad. Absolutely stunning. Vegetarian, vegan, delicious. Such a wholesome, healthy, vegan, quick, not quick because it did take 40 minutes to roast some aubergine, which I'm going to do from now on for the summer, is roast at least 4 aubergines and just put it in the fridge, because I can put it in sandwiches, I can put it in salads, I can eat it just like that on top of a toast. So definitely do that. And right now it's time to taste this. That is a good meal for 4 people and leftovers for next day lunch. That would be such a good lunchbox thing. I'm so hungry. I'm gonna try and get everything in the bite. And yes, it is for my family, so don't worry guys. I'm not going to double dip anyways. The crunch from the seeds and the sharpness from the mustard and lemon. It's coming through. I'm gonna sit down, eat my bit, and I hope you'll enjoy it. I look forward to reading your comments. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you back here for another new recipe very soon. Bye for now.